Hey, what's going on? Sean here, and you're looking good. So good to see you. We have a huge Bath and Body Works haul. These are the candles that just dropped. This video was self-funded. Traffic is crazy. They're doing construction, but we're just going to try to focus, barrel through, reel it in, and all that crap. It's like everything's against me this morning, but I want to stay focused, and you're looking good. Good to see you. Paper store, that's the little doggy. That was in my pumpkin pecan waffle review. I have the link to Paper Store. He's like $25. Cutest thing I ever saw. And that's my globe from Cracker Barrel. Love it. Just don't have a problem with your orders because Cracker Barrel does not have a phone customer service. The chat is useless. And it takes 3 to 5 days to get anything done. So good luck with that. I didn't have an issue with that, but I ordered something else and it came broken and it's been an act of Congress. But focus, reel it in. Oh, let's get into these candles. I'm so excited. I'm just going to pick and we're going to go. I try to keep it a little darker today so you could see the green. I'm just picking and we're going. Okay, and we're not doing that one. I'm going to do Porchside Pumpkin last because I have not smelled these. Some of these fragrances are new to me. And some of them, I didn't do fall last year, so it's been years. So I'm really excited to come to you today. So let's see, we have leaves. And this is the packaging on this collection. Beautiful. Looks like a library. Looks like books. Because this appears to be a bookmark right there. But there's leaves. Wraparound lid. Wraparound label. This is the lid. Kind of a champagne color. Cute enough. Yeah. They just came. It's hot. So there's going to be a lot of oils. So I'm going to get a really intense fragrance. So, whew. Oh, I have not smelled leaves in a long time. Oh, wow. You know, you're looking good. I love you guys. I want to give a shout out to a couple, but I can't find the screenshot. It's Melissa and her husband. They watch me. Melissa, I forget, it might be Ben. Please put in the comments section so I can give you a proper shout out. And I don't give shout outs just because you ask for them. It's just like if you say, hey, if I feel an emotional connection or, you're kind to me. But so yeah, because I had somebody they're like, can you give me a shout out? I'm like, do you need anything? She's like, no, I just want a shout out. I'm like, well, if I just did shout outs, I wouldn't have a candle. I'd just be like, hello to you and hello to you. So anyways, focus. Wow, that's a lot to take. What I was saying is when people think of strong fragrances, they think of twisted peppermint, fresh balsam, summer boardwalk. Leaves needs to be part of that equation. You don't even need to burn that. Just put it on the table. Whew, that is so strong. It says crisp red apple, nectar, and spicy clove. That is just everything dialed to infinity and beyond. This is spice toddy for Christmas. That's a lot. You get like this macerated, almost fermented, reconstituted apple. Does it smell like apple cider? Yes, but an exaggerated version of it. It's so spicy. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot to take. It actually gave me a tickle. I hadn't reviewed it in like 5 years. I'm going to go for it, but it's a lot. It's like Yankee Candle's Autumn Wreath dialed to 1,000,000. It's all there though. I get the apple. I get the spices. I would have preferred a little less spice, a little more orange and things like that, but it's intense. Then we have pumpkin clove in the same collection. Again, with this, I assume those are books. Gilded pages. I haven't smelled pumpkin clove since God was a boy. Oh, that's nice. It says clove, cinnamon, nutmeg, and pumpkin. This reminds me of sweet cinnamon pumpkin, but the ratios are different. So sweet cinnamon pumpkin is red hot cinnamon and clove. It never has any pumpkin in it. This is pumpkin, clove, cinnamon on the bottom. So it's a play. It's a little different. I haven't reviewed this in years, but I do remember burning. It kind of turns into sweet cinnamon pumpkin, like the pumpkin falls off. We'll see, but on cold, it's very nice. It's a perfect pumpkin, a nice amount of clove, a nice amount of spice, bottom to mid. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Pumpkin clove for the win. What's this? Pumpkin Donut Shop. Now, this is the online exclusive collection. I have all 6, but as I said, Harvest Linen bit the dust, so I'll be waiting for a replacement of that. Whew! This is glazed donuts, pumpkin spices, sprinkled with powdered sugar. This is not new, but it's been years since I reviewed this one as well. This is the whole bakery. Kind of reminds me of a Danish without the fruit. So I'm getting that kind of cakey, kind of decadent patisserie, baked good that, you know, when you tear apart the Danish and there's like the melted sugar and then you get the glaze and it's sticky and you pull it apart. It kind of smells like that. A strudel, a Danish, but there's no fruit in this one. I forget the name of the candle that is it berry? You guys, I'm a little out of the loop. I'm a little embarrassed. But anyways, I know there's a donut candle that I think it's wild jam donut. But anyways, this is very bakery. You get the pastry, you get the glaze, you get, it just smells like a whole bakery. A little bit of vanilla. And it's weird because it's kind of cakey donut and a little bit of a yeasty donut. It's not savory, but it just, again, I'm smelling a multitude of baked goods. I'm not mad at it. It's a lot of bakery. I think I'd want a little cinnamon to warm this up. There's none in here. Let me see how it would go with pumpkin clove. I'm going to review them for you, and then when I melt them, I'm going to put a lot of this and a little of this to give it a little warmth because it says spices, but I don't really detect any. And I detect no pumpkin. But it's very bakery. One of the most bakery fragrances they've ever made. Label shows coffee. I don't know why. There's none inside. Okay, where did that go? Here's the lid on this collection. And this is Harvest Gathering from 2018. Do you remember this cute little collection right here? Love that collection. So Bath & Body Works has repurposed the lids because that's what you do when you're $1 billion company. Your richest people are usually your cheapest. Exactly the same. So 2018, 2025. I like that. That's nice. All right, put that out of there. We've done that one, that one, that one. Make sure. Pumpkin clove. Let's go to... I have not smelled any of these. I'm a little leery. Thought I had a cough drop. I do. Woo-hoo! I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a bag of dicks. Autumn Evening with the wraparound label with the same accent lid color as the label. And this, it is, I wanted to see if it was frosted glass. It's just a decal that wraps around. I know this is going to be a conceptual mess. Autumn Air, Eucalyptus and Warm Woods. Oh my God. That is fucking horrible. I'm not even going in again. I will maybe, oh my God. This is the devil's work. This is mule. This smells like mule piss. This is terrible. I smell Oh my God. If I smelled that on somebody's hands, I'd tell them to wash it. I smell lavender, wood, bergamot, and the devil's work. That's horrible. Oh, that's a 2025 worst fragrance nominee in the making. That is horrendous. I need something to cleanse my palate. That was awful. That is sparkling woods. That is, oh God, winter sun. There have been a couple candles that just give me a visceral response, like I want to barf. That's horrendous. Another online exclusive, Dutch apple waffles. I believe this one has not been around for a while. I want to say 2000 possibly. I like that. Buttermilk waffles, baked apple slices, and ground nutmeg. Now, but on those notes, I would assume this to just be pumpkin pecan waffle with apple. Completely different. Smells nothing like it. To me, the apple goes more Granny Smith than Red Delicious or Macintosh. There's a little tartness here, but it's a sweet candle. There are some nice spices. I'm not getting the waffle note in pumpkin pecan waffles. To me, this almost smells like the batter of an apple pancake candle. I don't smell anything baked. It's gourmand, but I wouldn't call it bakery. I don't smell any baked goods here. But that's very nice. I bet when that warms up, it's beautiful. And I appreciate the green. Everything here is red, orange, gold, brown, or tan. It's nice to get a little bit of a different color. But I like this a lot. That's nice. Pumpkin bonfire. Okay. It says white pumpkin, clove buds, and glowing embers. But what I don't understand is the packaging, because those almost look like poppies. What the hell does that have to do with a pumpkin bonfire? And of course the lid and that champagne. God, that's good. That's so good. You get the pumpkin, you get the toasted clove, and you get that burning ember quality, which adds that kind of hearth smell or a burning smell, but it's not a smoky or like a cigarette smokiness. This reminds me of being a boy when I was a kid. When I was a youngin'. Back when I was a kid, we did things that I would not recommend today. Like my mother would put a real pumpkin in the candle and cover the lid, or just put the lid a little askew. The lid would be all burned. It reminds me of putting a legit candle in a jack-o'-lantern you've scooped out. It smells like Halloween night. That is a good fragrance. I really like that a lot. And this year, the pumpkin's a little bit more prominent. In years past, it's been a little bit more of that burning ember quality. Very nice. Almost smells like a witch's cauldron, and she's got like a jack-o'-lantern going. Yeah, this is probably the best non-Halloween candle that is a Halloween candle that I've ever smelled. Pumpkin bonfire for the win. Now, does it have mass appeal? I don't know. I don't think so, but is it damn good? If you like Halloween fragrances from Kringle and you just waste your money on all that crap, that smells like shit and a waste of time, try Pumpkin Bonfire. Allegedly, they're great company. All right, that one's last. I'm just picking as we go and I'm not really looking. Maple Pumpkin. Heard that at 3 a.m. last night. Second out of third night. Cannot wait to leave here. No, I will never live by a major highway again and be shocked that I hear a lot of traffic. I think this might be, what is it? The pumpkin caramel latte? I think so. You know, Bath & Body Works likes to swap out moss for sage and maple for caramel. I'm on to you. I see you, Bath and Body Works. Pumpkin spice, sweet maple syrup, and brown sugar. No, to me I think this is pumpkin caramel. I don't know the exact name. I've only reviewed the candle once, but I believe it's pumpkin caramel latte. I think that's what this is. I haven't smelled it in years, but the nose knows. Yeah, it's not maple. It's a very sweet candle. I get almost like a caramelly smell. Very sweet, and a creamy smell, a vanilla smell, negligible spice. Yeah, and no pumpkin. It's okay, but I think we've been here before. A little too sweet for my liking, but it shows a muffin on the label, but I don't detect any bakery whatsoever. That's just minutia and BS and propaganda, so it's all right. Cinnamon sugar coffee cake. And again, this packaging, that's wheat, right? Or is that barley? That makes no sense. They're all bakery candles and they just show like straw, grass, wheat. I expected this to be cinnamon sugar donut because they're shady as fuck. It's not. It says coffee cake, cinnamon sugar crumble, and caramel swirl. In my absence, I don't know if this was for Candle Day. They had combo candles, and did they not have a coffee candle and a cinnamon sugar donut combo? I did not smell it. I didn't do Halloween holiday candles last year. I didn't do fall candles last year. I'm detecting a little bit of. Now, if you're out of this country, coffee cake does not have coffee in it, but I am detecting coffee here that is not in the notes, mid to bottom, but there is a bakery here, but the coffee is quite pronounced, but I have to say, it smells like Dunkin' Donuts. It's a very good combo. The coffee mixed with the donut, you're lacking a little bit of cinnamon spiced vanilla. You're missing a little bit of that cakiness, but I like the combination. I'll be interested to see how that translates burning, but I think it's that combo candle that I believe was a winter semi-annual sale mix. Cinnamon sugar coffee cake. There's definitely a coffee nuance in here, but I'm not mad at it. And we got 3 more. The perfect autumn. Look at this packaging. The red with the champagne lid. Absolutely beautiful. And again, these gilded pages, I do believe it's a library. It wraps around. It has a gloss to it. I'm going to spread my legs and they're falling asleep. Ooh, wow. I have not smelled this in a long time. This is spiced cranberry, apple, and a little bit of cinnamon clove. What's the note say? Cranberry, pumpkin, lies, apple, and clove. Yeah. There's no pumpkin here. This is nice. Let me smell it compared to Harvest Gathering. I like Harvest Gathering better. Same notes, but interpreted a different way. This cranberry is much more cranberry forward. It's a little bit more cranberry juice concentrate, whereas the Harvest Gathering cranberry is a little bit more authentic, but it's still nice. Massive amounts of cranberry, a little bit of apple sweetness to go with that tartness, and some spice. I'm not mad at it. I like it. Warm apple pie, another online exclusive. Now, typically we get this around 4th of July. They didn't this year. That one usually has a little less cinnamon. Oh, that's so nice, you guys. It smells just like an apple pie. You get that apple filling. It's not the most authentic. The prominent note here is the crust, that flaky, buttery crust. flawlessly executed. The filling could be a little more authentic, like the apple and leaves, which is very authentic. But it's good, and it's just enough warm bakery spices. Some of you may get a Pop-Tart from this. You may get apple Pop-Tart. I get it. Burning, it will turn a little bit more like a pie. But that is potentially a best fragrance nominee. That's amazing. Love that. Online exclusive. Lastly, Porchside Pumpkin. I have two. One to review, one to keep. I'm a little nervous. The notes are the same. This is a 2015 failed test candle that has never been back. It says pumpkin, cardamom, spice, and aromatic woods. Let me tell you a little backstory. Take a drink here. God, I hope they didn't mess it up. 10 years is a long, 10 years is a long time to go between interpretations. I don't expect it to smell exact because that's a whole different kind of wax composition, a whole different kind of oil profile. I'm sure the recipe is the same, but we're using different methodology to get to this. What this candle should smell like is the flesh of a pumpkin. Sorry, so embarrassing. Flesh of a pumpkin and a chrysanthemum. Now, chrysanthemums don't particularly smell great, but they are the epitome of fall. And this candle, if you like Village Candles, Pumpkins, and Mums, a long discontinued candle, or Country Candle had it was a Honeycrisp apple and Mums candle, you would love this because it has that Mums fragrance. And it smells like real pumpkin flesh. It did. I'm still holding off. I want to. So Goose Creek had a pumpkin carving candle. And how they were able to, it smelled just like a freshly carved pumpkin. I don't have it. I did sell it. Smelled like fresh, the innards of a pumpkin. And I remember the notes having a rose undertone. And it's weird how you could smell rose, but in conjunction with everything, the amalgam of fragrance made it smell like pumpkin flesh. I have high hopes. A lot of people said this smells like cologne. I'm just hoping that it's a good interpretation because it could be different ratios. It's definitely a different chef. So cardamom, pumpkin, and wood. And that's funny because I am smelling that carved pumpkin, which does have a slight rose nuance, which gives the candle almost a slight perfuminess, but burning, it does it transitions differently. Let me see. I have two. Let me see if they're both the same batch number. 5162 M8DA. They are. That's interesting. They do not. They're same batch, but on cold, they do not smell the same. This fucking company. This one smells like the original. Smell your lid. Sometimes there's fish from the glue. This one has a little bit of a cologne undertone, and this one doesn't. And they are the same batch. There's nothing wrong with my nose. This smells like the original. This one does. That one has a little bit of a weird kind of, it's a very non-mass appeal candle. So you're getting the flesh of the pumpkin, chrysanthemums with a little bit of dark wood, not cedar, not bright, but think oak. A lot of you are going to hate this, and I hate to recommend it because I love it, but it is very conceptual. This is not something everybody's going to go, oh, I need 10 of it. But if you go into it with an open mind and just think pumpkin flesh with chrysanthemums, which can be kind of bitter, they have almost like a dandelion smell. It's not there's a floral here. And again, that pumpkin flesh, you may detect rose for a little bit, but it's not like rose perfume. But once you smell it a little bit, excuse me, it dissipates. Give it a chance burning. It's pretty much the same. I like it. There is no candle that smells like this. There has never been a candle that smells like this. I think it's very unique. It's not for everyone, but comprehensive review, and I won't fart around. Excuse me. All of this fragrance, I'm still recovering from leaves. I'll do this one first to let you know how it smells, because I don't want people to buy a million of them, but boy, that's unique. I think a lot of people are really going to hate this. I love it. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being the best promoter. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be good or be good being bad. I'll catch you later. I hope you enjoyed the haul. The stars of the show. I think the one I really enjoyed was the Dutch apple waffle. And pumpkin clove. And I really enjoyed warm apple pie. Porchside pumpkin I'm on the fence on. I need to burn it again. And this needs an exorcist autumn evening. All right, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It's about 1 o'clock on Friday. I'm uploading this today. I love you guys. Thank you for being on my little candle journey, and I love you, and I'll talk to you soon, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Peace. Ow. Later. Have a great weekend. So no video this weekend. We're at almost 27 minutes. It's like episodical TV. I love you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you probably Wednesday-ish. Let's see. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning. It may be Thursday. I want at least 6 days to get these to the halfway. I got a lot of burning to do. All right, I'll catch you later. I love you guys. Bye.